At the moment, miners in the coal sector are facing a bleak new year as Eskom battens down the hatches and attempts to renegotiate coal supply contracts, which will put jobs at risk. But there are broader concerns.
Our database record that there is 23,000 affected mine workers from different mines. I can say in terms of our own regions, there is no mine that is not affected, there is no region that is not affected in terms of the retrenchment.
It's a lot of hungry people. When hungry people get angry, angry people throw stones, or perhaps worse. Be prepared, I think, for a level of social unrest that could make life could make it a lot less tolerable for many of us.
While Eskom battles to make itself more cost efficient, the NUM suggests that it needs to broaden its view, because the mines that provide coal to the Eskom power stations were purpose-built, close to their power stations.
We must look at the two business scenarios here. We can't only look at the business scenario of Eskom. We must look at the business scenario of the mine which is supplying Eskom with coal, and we must look at the scenario of the Eskom power station.
Increasingly, we are hearing that government may consider taking over non-profitable mines or shafts and placing them within the state mining company. But it's going to require capital, firstly to pay the current owners, and secondly to fund ongoing operations.
So where are the funds going to come from in any case? From government? Well, they haven't got the funds. They're running out of the ability to increase expenditure, whether it be for capital expenditure or ongoing expenses, and so I think it's very unlikely that this could be a practical suggestion.
It seems that the worst isn't over yet. On Tuesday, the NUM got notice from the country's only nickel mine, Nkomati, that they may be issuing a Section 189 notice soon, which is an intention to retrench workers.
We are not going to enjoy Christmas and New Year because we must work in the sense that how are we going to defend some of these Section 189 that are looming. We foresee it not as a nice.
And this isn't good news for an economy that's already under duress.
This, I think, means that we could go back to the sort of the stage we had post 1995 and the debt standstill, where we look at GDP growing at maybe plus or minus 1% over a 10-year period. That's not a worst-case outlook, it's our expectation.
It's likely that miners and their families are going to face a bleak Christmas and possibly a very bleak 2016 if people don't get together to find common solutions to keeping people employed. I'm Angelo Coppola for CCTV in Johannesburg.